It's TOL time. Y'all know what that stands for. And we got a big matchup here, week 5. I'm not playing, so if you want to just tune out, feel free. But actually, we got 2 serious division rivals in my division, which is probably going to go down as the greatest division of all time. And we got Clyde's Armadas, Raj, the TFO commish, going up against Jenkinson, Michael Jank, the Jank Meisters, Jenkinson's Hot Babes. Both these teams are rocking. I'm performing pretty shitty, so who the hell knows what's going to happen. Nice move there from Cleopatra to fake out the blitzing defender. Did a little shimmy, shook her boobs, twisted the booty. And here it is. Scarlett Johansson gets the ball off, but it's double covered, knocked away. Armada looking to lock in some good D. Oh, called play, a lot of pressure. She's tied up and then somehow throws the ball. Nobody knows what's happening there. Hard to believe you get tied up on a called play and don't get credit for a sack. All right, there is pressure coming through, man. They are really damaging this D-line. Oh, and that's significant. A gigantic diving pick. Hell of a play. He could have used a blocker to block off and unfortunately went to the wrong side. My wife just glared at me like, how the hell are you spending your time today? This is it, baby. It's Tecmo time. Here comes Clyde, and he picks up a first. So the Armada stop the impending drive of the Babes and now begin to look putting together their own. There's Aikman with a nice pitch. Look at the moves from Clyde. Those overalls and suspenders don't seem to be slowing him down one bit. And he is rocking and rolling. Now Aikman with the far pitch. Clyde's got some green. Able to pick up 6. It's been all runs thus far. They continue the trend. Another nice move. And it is 1st and goal inside the 5. Do they just go right back up to that? They do. He's got a blocker out front. He takes a weird angle and gets flattened by the linebacker blitzing in. Impressive move there. Now they pitch it down. He's got a one man, and all it took was a little hip shimmy. And cousin Clyde is in. Look at that. He doesn't look like much, but when you put him on the field, really performs well. They do sneak that extra point through, so they take 7-0 lead. Rhodey fires it to Shmoo. Shmoo with a completely terrible return gets 4 yards. Okay, spread formation for Scarlett. Again, there's pressure in her face, but she fires it off nicely. That's going to be a first. Bonus question, who's the hottest babe on the Hot Babes? If Xena's on there, she automatically wins. Oh, Dardario. She may have some sexy boobs, but she was taken down quick. And oh, what an escape. Hey, man, from a defense, that's just going to drive you crazy. 2 brilliant stops, a QB who's flustered, but she steps up in the pocket, delivers a perfect strike. Knocked away again. Now they swing it. A lot of room for Scarlett. And she is making some moves. Gets some. Oh, gone. Look at the blocking. Look at the dives. Scarlett is going to tie it up. Oh, I just noticed the pads on the field goal match the end zone. So Scarlett locks it in. Tina Fey with them sexy legs. Nice calves. Hot, but definitely not the hottest of the Hot Babes. Fires it in there. Doritos with the return. Doesn't look super speedy and destroyed at the 22. Clyde, obviously heavily featured with all 4 runs, and we got a heavy rush team. Gotta wonder what would happen if he goes down or if they get struck by injuries. Another pitch to Clyde. Got some good green. Solid pickup, moving those chains. Now they pitch to the outside, trying to stay ahead of the chains. Not much gain there. offset formation. Gonna see our pass. He's got some space. He's gonna try to loft it. No, needed a jump or a dive on that one. Knocked away. Not great ball placement. Not horrible, but not great. Aikman, can he do it again? He's got a man across the middle, but he leads him too much in a great jumping block from that defender there. So that's going to bring out the punt team. First punt for the Armada. Come flying around the outside and destroyed. I don't know who that was, but she was fast. She was strong. What a dive to take him out. I think the puncher was mesmerized by her beauty. There's Jennifer Lawrence. She didn't look particularly brilliant. She doesn't do much for me. There's Scarlett Joe. I would have, who would I have? Obviously, Xena be my number one. A diving catch! Look at that, Liz Taylor. The oldie but goodie, the diving catch. Just brilliant. And Sharon Stone. Those would certainly be on my hot babe teams. Doesn't get those people in their prime. Doesn't really get much better than that. And Lucy Lawless's prime was for like the last 25 years. All right, Doritos again. Get him out of there. That guy sucks. And I'm guessing he's a backup running back. So if Clyde goes down, there will be serious trouble. Down goes Aikman from Maya Maklova. Motion. Boom! Maya Maklova with two brilliant plays in a row gets the safety. So they'll be taking the ball with decent field position and now a lead. Look at that. What a turn of events. After that first drive, the Armadas was rolling, but they have now stumbled. Let's see if they can get any momentum back. Called play here. Oh, looked like that maybe could have been a fumble on the reverse. Lucky to only lose a few. It's a pass. She's going to take it herself. It's a great call because she's going to toss people, and she's going to pick up like 18 on a 3rd and 13. This team may be one of those third down teams. They don't do great on 1st and 2nd, but they're built well, and they can handle 3rd down. And those teams can be lethal. Look at that chop block. There's few things better than the chop block. And look at all the divers. Hell of a hustle, though, to drag her down. Of course, when you're chasing that ass, you're going to be motivated to get up there. Another called play. All right, that makes this a little less of a guarantee now. 2nd and 9. Let's see what they do. Pretty good play call. She does have a quick dump off and finds the right read. Makes the right person. Let the defense settle in and then found Alex. So pretty brilliant overall. Tit-to-tit contact is exactly what we're looking for. And that's what I was visualizing on that play. And the subsequent celebration. I wouldn't mind being in this locker room afterwards. And Doritos again with an absolutely terrible return. I wonder if somebody's hurt. They swing it to Clyde. Got a little bit of space. Gets a diver. Bowls over. That's one of the problems with having hot babes out there. They are not as strong as one might expect. And it's a gigantic run from Clyde to try to get him back in the game. Always tough when you're down a lot with heavy rush. It's the big negative. Got a chance. A super slow throw to some loser who doesn't even try to catch the ball, and Aikman throws the pick. So just like that 80-yard run from Clyde erased. That is painful. And then Scarlett off to the races herself. She's going to pick up 50-something. Wow. This team came to play. They are ready. A lot of pressure. They've left open. Oh, that should have been a pick. Had WR2 streaking into the end zone, doing jumping jacks in her bikini. And it is another loss. That reverse has not worked particularly well. 3rd and 16. They swing it. Defense does not shift into particularly good position. Takes some shitty angles. Oh, is anyone going to catch her on a 3rd and 16? She waltzes in. Oh, my goodness. So the Armada, impressive thus far in the season, but falling flat on their face at the moment. Giving up a 30-burger in the first half. Clearly just basically dumbfounded by the beauty of the women they're playing against. And here's Doritos. You know he is not taking it to the house. He's dreaming of getting into the 20. And his dream fails. I dreamed a dream my life would be. Yeah, that's right. Had a good voice until my balls dropped. Alright, so this is basically just wind the clock and let's get the hell out of here. Look at that second quarter, 23-0, doing MJ proud. And that is dominant. There's a little wink. At least the Armada gets the ball. They are basically in a must-score position here. Doritos trying to do something as usual, blows. And nice move there. Nice move. Had a very aggressive safety come flying in who read the play well, but she did not take a good angle. She gets up an immediate first. Oh, called play here. And anytime you get back to the line of scrimmage or a slight positive on the blitz, you got to be happy. They go motion. They're not panicking. Does not have a lot of room to work with. Does bowl over somebody using that size and strength. The only offense they've had is Clyde. Got decent blocking. Just going to get to the first down. You got to respect that they're sticking with the run, but on the flip side, they got to move a little bit here. Oh, and a called play on that one. So 2nd and 15. Let's see if they open up that playbook. Now they're sticking with it, and they're content to give them 5. Big 3rd down. Really should be 4-down territory, but it may not be. Can get the ball off. Who are you going to? Up top. Oh, and it's another pick. Aikman has just completely shit the bed this game. Any little good that Clyde has done, Aikman has just turned it over. Painful. The only good thing they're doing on defense is getting in on that reverse. Oh, plenty of time. Fines are in stride. Oh, but just lead her just a little bit. They need to get that ball back. They need to get that ball back. Oh, and finally, King Dick Petty, somehow appropriate for King Dick Petty to get a sack on Hot Babes. And so that's what they need here. Can they block the punt? They cannot. Not a great kick, though, so at least they'll start in decent field position with Ricky. This guy sucks. And he fumbles the ball. Oh, that's just... Oh, Carmen Electra, man, she's smoking hot. Can she get all the way in? She cannot. It's rare that you say that about Carmen. And again, they try that shitty-ass play, which works on a glitch. That's some bullshit. That is painful. Liz Taylor walks it in. And this game is over. Well, they missed that. So the Hot Babes just putting a beat down. And not the kind of one you fill your sock up thinking about. Oh, and another fumble. Armada able to fall on it, but still. Pressure coming through. Ricky. Aikman just has no answer. And a called play on that. 3rd and 14. The goddess of Tecmo is sitting on Jenkinson's face today, that's for sure. And another punt. Come flying through. Oh, almost got the block. Fido fires it. I still don't know who Shmoo is. And Shmoo is just overwhelmed by 3 dudes, which apparently is a preference. And at least one, again, they couldn't do that on the goal line, but they are generally shutting down the reverse. Here comes the no-back. It's called play. She gets the thing off and it's caught. And then a perfect loft to Liz Taylor over the defender. Look at that. 1st and 10 now at the 30. And at least they get an INT. So Bacon, tiny bit of little something. See if they get a safety here. Pretty good coverage. Clyde, not quite running quite as hard. Looks like maybe dropped the condition. How could you not down 30 points? Being the only bright spot and knowing that your QB just sucks ass. Called play. So the defense has just had the bead on the Armada ever since the very first drive. Well, maybe he went back up a condition there. He looked a little quick. Well, that'll help him out next game, assuming he stays healthy. Nice move, and there is Clyde off to the races. Will anyone catch him at the 20, at the 15, at the 10, at the 5? He is in. So he himself, at least he's having a personal day trying to get paid as he tries to move off of this team. And they do drill that. So obviously it'll be onside. They only need about 4 onsides in a row. And they don't even get a friendly roll. Jinx. Who the fuck is Jinx? Pressure up the middle. Still gets the ball off. And caught in coverage. Double coverage. Thought she was going to jump. Thought it was going to be a pick. Neither one of those happened. Pressure again. This time it is picked. So Scarlett playing a little casual. With such a big lead. 22 points. It'd be funny if they scored 21. Can they get a jump? They do. Hot dog is slow as ass. But does get out past the 40. Aikman with that pitch to Clyde, who runs somebody over, does the little dipty dive, keeps his feet alive, 1 man to beat, and is going to stride right in. So Clyde's starting to rack up some stats. Knows the scouts are watching him. And they get a little bit of a bounce. Pitch. Decent fight. Picks up 7. Starting to burn their timeouts. It would take a miracle among miracles. If it was 35, it'd be exciting. That damn safety. Aikman gonna pass. He's got somebody just wide open, and what does he do? Throw an INT. Should have been a pick. What an idiot. Again, they try that. He's got Clyde. This time it's a shitty throw. Oh, and this is a called play. Can't get the ball off. So this would be desperation. 4th and 21. We haven't even seen the flea flicker. They go for this run. It's going to take a miracle. The miracle does not happen. Nice play, although she fumbles quickly and gives up the ball, so there's still just the tiniest bit glimmer. They basically have to... No, there's no glimmer. Again, if it was 35, you'd be a little bit more panicked. Throw it to Clyde. Give him a good day. Come on, Clyde. Oh, yeah, toss people. Look at the effort of him. Oh, I want him to drag somebody in. See if he can get one more touchdown. They feed it to Clyde. He's got the green. So, I mean, a one-man hero. Cousin Clyde just dominating. But again, nothing doing. So, hell of an almost comeback. Girl, Liz Taylor falls on the ball. They try that reverse. Immediate tackle for loss. And Dardario tries to bring it out. Takes a shitty angle. And so they stuffed him in the fourth quarter. Hell of a comeback, but 2 picks and 20% from Aikman. And there it is. The Babes move on.